From beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, we've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. So just about set. And starting this one, Chris Sale. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, Sale's a strikeout pitcher, and the thing about it is he'll throw strikes early, but then start teasing the zones, and that's what the great ones do. You got to make sure you elevate him, get him out over the plate. That's the only way you're going to have a chance. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now it's Jonathan Scope. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Now it's Javier Baez. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good.
Arroyo whips it to first. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Miguel.
And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. Sale delivers. One of the things you see every once in a while with a special talent is a guy who gets to the big league super fast. Chris Sale falls into that category. 13th overall pick in 2010 by the White Sox singing, and he debuted 60 days later at the big league level. And Sale deals. Ground ball, Casas. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here is Austin Meadows.
Well, just a freak on the mound, and that delivery, something that people thought would cause injury for him early in his career, didn't. He started to experience later on, but no surprise that his favorite player growing up was Randy Johnson.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way.
Got him! Huge strikeout there. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Bottom of the first. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Tristan Casas.
The first baseman,
And down on strikes. And there's 1 down.
batting second.
Rafael Devers up to hit. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. That one to first, and he grabs it foul. Rafael Devers part of that 2018 team that won it all, but over the past couple of years, he has really turned into one of the top hitters, certainly one of the top left-handed hitters in the American League. And that's going to roll to the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Turner now. Next offering is in for a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. Devers headed home. Now a relay to the plate. He beats it safe. And it's 1-0.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. He was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Line drive, base hit. Turner around second, headed for third. And that's a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Here's Kike Hernandez. That's hard hit on the line. That's a base hit as a run scores. Throws to second. He's in safely at second as they score a pair on the play.
As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Adam Duvall at the plate. This to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Jorge Alfaro at the plate. At the belt and fires. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. One run across. Duvall headed for the plate. The relay to second. Across is the runner from first. It's 5-0.
He was all over that one. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
And here comes the Tigers manager. A new pitcher in the game, Garrett Hill.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Scope makes the catch. And there are two down.
The second baseman, Christian.
Here's Christian Arroyo. Good contact guy, good defender. Alfaro on at second with two down. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Tyler Alexander getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first. And that'll do it. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. On to the second from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Tigers nothing. Back here in Boston. Second inning set to go. Here's the catcher, Eric Haas.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
The first baseman.
And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Next offering is in for a strike. Singy, the Red Sox won the World Series in 2018 in 5 games. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Tigers lead 1. Still looking at that 5-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now batting Tristan Casas.
The first baseman, Tristan Casas.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Turner climbs in on that right side. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it hits the top of the wall. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. half of the third inning. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Riley Green. Sale ready. Pulls that one foul. 1-2 now. Sale back to work. Out there to center. Hernandez has it sized up. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan Scope. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. One and two now. Sale gets under it and pops it up. Chang in position, and there's two down.
Up next for the Tigers.
The batter now, Javier Baez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Here's a 1-1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Next one misses, and the count is 3-1. That one at the knees for a strike. Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up. Back inside Fenway Park. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. And the right-hander deals. And strike two.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Can't get there. Base hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. The 1-1. Into center. Green on the run. Brings it in with a nice running grab. One away.
The right fielder, number 18, Adam.
Man at first,
Duvall.
and now the right fielder, Adam Duvall. To short, could be two. On a second, they get one, and it's a double play to end the inning. One hit in the inning. Back in Boston, all set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Miguel Cabrera. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
So man aboard, Austin Meadows now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Next pitch is outside. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here. So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Berdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the play. Got it by him for the K.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too...
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's in there. A run comes in the play.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. One run is in.
Back-to-back singles. Good pitch. Slider down and away. Just stayed down and threw it nicely.
Such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Riley Green. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. 3 runs. And we're back here at Fenway Park. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jorge Alfaro. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Meadows should have it. 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Yu Chang. He popped out his first time. And that one handled. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Christian Arroyo. Grounded out his first time. 2 down, nobody on. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Meadows throws to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
I'm in my zone now. When you don't slow down, I'm grown now. Yeah, I'm on now.
Back now at Fenway. Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan Schoop. Swings and misses. 1 and 2. Ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Not much.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. And a swing and a miss. Ground ball right side, could be 2. And he can't come up with it. To second, there's 1.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers. Sailing a 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. Baez leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's Austin Meadows. The 1-1. Slider clips the zone.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that.
Got him. That's out number 3. One left for Detroit. They're still down 5-3. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. The throw to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
And here is Devers, 1 for 2. Left-hand hitter waits. And Devers hits that one. And there are 2 outs.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
The pitch. Line drive. This looks like extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Swing and a base hit. Turner rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they're up by 3.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Sneaks through, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The right fielder, number 18.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Adam Duvall up next for the Red Sox. Out to center. Green makes the catch, and that'll do it. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 6. Back here at Fenway, and here's the catcher, Eric Haas.
Number 13, Eric Haas.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. New pitcher for the Red Sox, John Schreiber.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
That's a hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now, Spencer Torkelson. Next one is off the plate. 2-1. Haas aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is downstairs.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout.
You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. 3-1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And now a full count. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. Man at first. And next to hit for Detroit, Akil Baddoo. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
I think the key is
Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for Boston, Jorge Alfaro.
The Red Sox. The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and There's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And that gets down for a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Back-to-back base hits. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Hill tossed to second. And now here is Tristan Casas for the 4th time tonight. That one drilled left field. That's got a chance. Didn't quite have enough. Runner tagging and heading for home. He'll score the sac fly. It's 7-3.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Next offering is in for a strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
To the right side. Throw on to Torkelson, and that will end the inning. A run on. We go to the top of the 7th, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Riley Green.
Riley Green.
Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
There's a strike. Ground ball to the right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
The batter with the 7th, second baseman, Jonathan Schoen.
Jonathan Schoen will hit next.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Check swing, went around, and it's 1-2. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Alexander. So now Turner into that right side.
Number 70, Tyler Alexander.
Liner, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a double. 4th hit of the night for him.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
To the right side. Gathers and throws to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Enrique Hernandez digs in now.
Hernandez.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Baez jumps, throws, there for the out. Runner scores from third. And next for the Red Sox, Adam Duvall. 1 for 3.
Duvall.
And a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting.
It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singy.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw stops the lead runner at second, 2 on and 2 out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And here is Yu Chang. Line drive, makes the grab, and that's the inning. They get a run on 3 hits, no error. Welcome back. We go to the 8th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Miguel Cabrera. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Bounced up the middle, whips it to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Tigers, Eric Haas. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Righty delivers. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time. Back here in Boston. And here is
Red Sox, the second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
And a pitch. That's ripped. Base hit. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Base hit and a run in to score. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Will Vest. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Alex Verdugo. Line drive, caught.
The center fielder, number 5.
Enrique Hernandez up next for the Red Sox. And a count 1-2. Devers, the lead runner at second. Turner at first, 2 out of the inning. Back up the middle and a base hit. Green fires it to the plate. It's offline and he scores. It's 10-3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now it's the right fielder, Adam Duvall. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Banks off the wall. 1 run is in. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him. The run scores all the way from first. It's 12-3.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now the batter now, Jorge Alfaro. Rips one to right. Meadows makes the catch, and that'll do it. So it's 4 runs. Back here at the ballpark, all set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the first.
Spencer Torkelson.
Chris Martin on to pitch out of the pen here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And here it comes. That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, and they get Torkelson for the out.
Now back, first baseman.
So digging in, Nick Maton. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Akil Baddoo. Down to their final strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And up next for Detroit, Riley Green. The pitch. Oh, and that liner got him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And next to hit for Detroit, Jonathan Scope. Right through there, got him. Ball game.
His team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
And your final, 12-3.